Okay, so we are back in the Dallara. We're in the Pertec Dallara. We qualified third, and total mayhem at the start. We will jump that down, and you see there in the background cars going off straight away. And yeah, everything is looking good thus far for us. We are down in P6 at the minute, but the car there getting a bit loose ahead of us, and we're catching and we lose it there, almost flipping the car, and then we do flip it at the end. So we need now a tow back to pit lane, and we will bring up the race shortly. We shall be getting back into position, and we are at the minute in P13, and not the start we wanted. We are still getting a tow back to pit lane. But anybody who is watching who has that sort of an off at the start of one of these races, this a story as to why you should never give up. One or two cars there, one there back in the pit lane without a rear wing or a front wing. So there's our mechanics now changing our tyres, and away we go back on circuit. And at this stage, as we rejoin in P13, bringing our car back out slowly onto the circuit, the number 44 Pertec Dallara, car there going slow straight away, and he has got his front wing missing. Somebody behind us crashed, just heard a crunch. Somebody else there diving down the pit lane. And we've got the Martini livery car going past us. He's a lap ahead of us. As you say, we are, as we go across the line, still in P13. The circuit very slippery indeed. We are now doing our best to keep clean, not have any more mayhems. We go back, get a lap back. 3 cars there diving out of pit lane. And at this stage we are still in P13. We'll check it as we go across the line, and that back marker once more going down the inside of us. And as we now come across the line and back up to P9, so we are back in within the top 10, and that should now keep improving lap by lap as we go forward. All the way through we were catching a car behind us, and in front of us rather, but run out of laps before we could. That Martini car once more is behind us, and as we come around now to start another lap, and still at this stage in P9. Oh, we're up to on lap 8 and still in P9. And that car, the Martini car, has had a bit of an off behind us. So he will be going down pit lane, so that will be a place we gain by a car that's actually lapped us. And as we go over the line, we are in P8. These Dallaras not quite as good as the ones we've raced previously. They don't have the grip. As we come around now to start another lap. A bit of a lonely race here with nobody in front, nobody behind us at this stage. Although you can see one there right in the distance. When we come round to check the lap off this time, we will bring up the result and we go across the line and still in P8. We are catching a car here ahead of us. We've got a car now behind us which is catching us. I think he's probably P3 or P2 car what's behind us now. You see he's getting, and there's a car into the wall. So we shall check where we are once we go across the line this time. Keeping our car close to the wall as well there, so as we go over the line now, still, oh no, we are now up to P5. So hence why you don't give in. 13 laps in, rolling the car on the start, getting a tow back to pit lane, dropping down to P13, and now we are in the top 5. So anybody racing, do never give up. Just if you get a tow back to the pit lane, just try and keep it clean. And got 3 cars there battling away in front of us. Another car there going down the pit lane. And as we go over, the car there going slowly. We are still in P5. Coming round now to start the lap 16 now, still in P5, and we are trying to push as hard as we can because one of these cars ahead of us is P4. And there's a car now diving to the pit lane. One decided he was going and then changed his mind as we go on to the 17th lap of the race. As you see from the grandstands, packed crowd watching the race. We now come around once more and on to the 18th lap of the race, still in P5, a car there leaving the pit lane. Another car there down low and looks like he's heading to the pit lane, so now we've made a mistake down across the grass back onto the circuit again. No damage to the car done, but it does mean that we've got the cars that are lapping us now coming around to get a lap on us. One of these is the leader of the race, and he's now lost it. They've both gone. We just escaped that one and go over to start the 20th lap, and still in P5, although they will be either retiring from the race or getting a tow down pit lane. I'm not sure whether both of those were on the same lap or whether one was actually racing as 4th position, but across the line we go again to start the 21st lap. Car there looks like he's got problems ahead of us. Looks like it's driving a bit sideways. He goes high and we go underneath him. As we go over now to start the 22nd lap, we are now in P4 and about 10 seconds at this stage behind the 3rd place car. So we are on the same lap as P3. And no major harm done in our race. Had we not made that mistake on the 2nd lap, we could have easily got a victory. Top 3 would have been perfect. Somebody in the background there spinning. As we go over the line to start the 24th lap, still in P4, at this stage about 8 seconds behind P3. And you can just see P3 there.
Pit speed limit.
And we have jumped a bit there onto lap 31.
2 litres remaining. The track temperature is falling. It's now 43 Celsius.
We will go down, there we are, so we will go back a lap or 2. For some reason, I don't know why, when you're recording like this, it jumps. But as we come round now to start the 28th lap, we have got P3 now in front of us. There he is, the black and yellow car is P3. Just falling short. Still in P4 as you see, and doing 28.2s, where when we qualified we were down in the low 27s, although the first 2 were in the 25s and 26s, so not sure whether those 2 cars have actually finished, because the pink one that we saw in the crash when we just avoided them was the pole sitter. And across the line we go, and yeah, we keeping up with the P3 car. We are slowly catching in, but running out of time. Not a lot of track left between us and the checkered flag. So as we go across the line now, finish the race, and P4 for us. Hope you enjoyed that Dallara race on Texas Motor Speedway. Please give us a like, give us a share. Drop us a comment if you're new to Summer Farm Estates and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. If you ring that bell, it will tell you when we do these races, when we do our farming. Until you join us next time. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day and goodbye for now.
Watch your speed.